Third team all-conference outfielder, Max Johnson. Second team all-conference starting pitcher, Brian Gonzalez. Second team all-conference designated hitter, Hayden Jones. Second team all-conference outfielder, Miguel Marcos. Second team all-conference catcher, Connor Mitchison. First team all-conference outfielder, Grant Hubner. And first team all-conference shortstop, Joseph Massa. Now for today's home team, the Mighty Oaks of Oakland City University. Third team all-conference outfielder, Bryce Humphrey. Third team all-conference first base, Jake Winsenreed. Third team all-conference utility, and the second base Gold Glove winner, Dicky Gonzalez. Second team all-conference third base, Marcos Orocho. Second team all-conference outfielder, Eric Correa. Second team all-conference shortstop, Simon Gaines. Second team all-conference catcher, conference champion of character, and the Gold Glove winner at catcher, Oliver Hamilton. First team all-conference outfielder, Nazir Bergen. First team all-conference relief pitcher, Manny DeGracia. First team all-conference starting pitcher, Landon Ray. And the 2026 River States Conference Freshman of the Year, Charlie Hoffman. We would also like to recognize award winners from the University of Rio Grande that have joined us at this time. Conference Champion of Character, Carlos Mateo. Third team all-conference shortstop, Gary Cordial. Third team all-conference starting pitcher, Logan Martin. Second team all-conference utility, K.B. Perkins. Second team all-conference relief pitcher, Sean Pespisa. And finally, first team all-conference catcher, Gregory Catano.
And once again, hello everyone and welcome to VA Memorial Stadium in Chillicothe, Ohio, where we're ready for Game 2. You just heard the award winners for Brescia out of Owensboro, Kentucky, and out of Oakland City University, a number of them, and also the ones from Rio Grande from Ohio. They were not in the tournament this year, did not make the top 6, but had a number of award winners. We got the first game in the books, and that had the top seed Indiana University Southeast coming up with a come from behind, actually, 6-3 win over IU Kokomo. So that means we've got a couple of tickets punched for tomorrow. We know that IU Kokomo, IU Kokomo will take on the loser of this game between Oakland City University and Brescia. We know that Indiana University Southeast is punched in for Game 5. That's Game 2 tomorrow. And they will take on the loser of Game 3, which is the Midway Shawnee State game. That's a game that's coming up after this one. And the winner of today's game, this game, Oakland City versus Brescia, will take on the winner of Midway versus Shawnee State in Game 2 that's coming up tomorrow, as both the Coaches are meeting at home plate. While we are waiting, we'll go ahead and get to the starting lineups for today's second game. First of all, for Brescia University, it will be Johnson, the center fielder, who will be leading things off. Then the shortstop, Joseph Mason, will hit 2. Grant Hubner, the left fielder, hitting 3rd. And Hayden Jones, the second baseman, is in the cleanup spot. Michael Asensio, the third baseman, will follow him. Then it's the DH, Miguel Marcos. In the 7th spot, Chase Christie, the first baseman. Connor Mitchison, the catcher, will hit 8th. And Kyle O'Brien, the right fielder, will bat 9th. Brian Gonzalez will be on the bump for Brescia University. For your Oakland City University Mighty Oaks, leading off will be the shortstop, Simon Gaines, hitting 2nd. And at third base is Marcus Orocho. Jake Winsenreed will play first base and hit 3rd. And Naz Bergen in center field is in the cleanup spot. Then it is Eric Correa in right field. Oliver Hamilton, the catcher, will follow him. Dickie Gonzalez, the second baseman, will hit 7th. Then Charlie Hoffman, the freshman of the year, just announced in the River State Conference, will DH and hit 8th. And Bryce Humphrey, third-team all-conference outfielder, will bat 9th for Oakland City. On the bump for Oakland City University in this game will be Reed Reinhardt, a redshirt freshman out of Henderson, Kentucky, and Henderson County High School. As we will take a look at the statistics for Reinhardt, he has a record of 2-1 with a 4.11 ERA. This is his 13th appearance and 6th start. 30 2/3 innings, 30 hits, 14 runs, 14 earned runs. He struck out 19, walked 17, has 5 doubles, no triples, 2 homers, 119 at-bats against, a batting average against a .252 with 3 wild pitches, 2 and 2 hit batters. He will be on the bump for Oakland City University. As Oakland City University Mighty Oaks take the field right now. Setting the defense, Jake Winsenreed is at first base. Dickie Gonzalez, the second baseman. Simon Gaines, the shortstop, and Marcus Orocho is at third base. Left to right, it's Bryce Humphrey in left, Naz Bergen in center, Eric Correa in right. Oliver Hamilton will be behind the plate, and Reed Reinhardt will be on the bump. Some information about Brescia. They hit the ball pretty well. Brescia Bearcats hitting at .307 as a team, while the opposition is hitting at .313. As Reinhardt takes his tosses. This is the second of 3 games coming up. Midway and Shawnee State will be in the third contest. It will be starting, supposed to start around 7 o'clock tonight. Brescia University Bearcats coming in with a 22-19 mark. They were 6-9 at home and actually did better away, 14-9 on the road, 2-1 in neutral, and they are 14-12 in conference. Oakland City University had another stellar campaign. They were the regular season champions and came within an eyelash of getting back-to-back regular season championships, as they were 38-11 overall, 21-6 in conference. Conkler at home, they had a record of 22-3. They were 16-8 away. This is their first neutral game of the year. They hit .301 as a team while giving up .250.
Leading off for the Bearcats, the center fielder, number 2, Max Johnson.
And they had an ERA of 4.49 and an ERA against of 8.17. As Reinhardt readies himself, and Johnson, the center fielder, Max Johnson, steps in. And the first pitch just misses and is 1 ball and no strikes. This is Walt Ferber, my buddy producer, director Levi here. And that's going to be fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Max Johnson hitting at .326. 46 hits, 141 at bats, 47 runs scored. 3 homers, 24 runs batted in. That is a strike on the inside corner. One ball and 2 strikes. Just misses and evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Max Johnson, a sophomore from Hazard, Kentucky, and a transfer from Kentucky Christian. Low on inside, runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to count. A chilly Thursday afternoon as that's hit into left. And Humphrey camps under it and has a can of corn for out number 1. So 1 gone in the first inning as Joseph Mason will step in. One gone here in the Brescia top half of the first. And that is hit into left center field. And coming in to make that is Nas Bergen, and that's 2 out. So you've had a put out by Humphrey and a put out by Bergen. If you get Correa in there, all 3 of the outfielders would have a put out. As Grant Hubner, junior out of Edwardsville, Illinois, and St. Charles Community College, will step in with 2 outs. Low and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Hubner at .331. 45 hits, 136 at bats, 36 runs scored as that's hit to Gaines. That's 6-3 on the out as Gaines throws to Winsenreed, and that's all for the Bearcats in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. 1 half inning played here in game 2 with the score Brescia 0, Oakland City University coming to bat. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Tournament on the River State Conference Championship Network.
It is like a family. It's really a relaxed atmosphere for being on a college campus.
I just fell right in love with the campus. Everybody was so welcoming and so kind. You get the type of attention that you need. It's very easy to make friends.
A very affordable university for me. I'm debt-free once I graduate, and that makes me a lot more excited about my future.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. in the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
We're back, and Chillicothe on the bump for the Brescia Bearcats is number 16, Brian Gonzalez, a sophomore out of Monterey, Louisiana. And we'll give you his stats as the Oaks stand in. Simon Gaines, a sophomore from Orleans, Indiana. You're going to get things going. Second team all-conference. Just misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Brian Gonzalez, a record of 5-1, a 5.40 ERA. 15th appearance, 13th start, 1 complete game. 61 2/3, 78 hits, 48 runs, 37 earned, and that's a strike. Struck out 32, walked 13. 16 doubles, 1 triple, 7 homers, 249 at bats. A batting average against a .313 with 3 wild pitches and 9 hit batters. 1 ball, 1 strike, and that is swung on and foul tipped. And it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gaines hitting at .320 with 7 homers, 35 runs batted in. Fouled, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 54 hits, 169 at bats, 45 runs scored, 7 homers and 35 runs batted in. And that's fouled again. So Simon Gaines battling Gonzalez, one of the top pitchers in the River State Conference this year. 1-2 the count. That is a ball and evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Close proximity between these two schools. Oakland City and Oakland City, Indiana. Brescia and Owensboro, Kentucky. As that is hit into center field, it's deep but playable. As the center fielder, Max Johnson, makes the play. And that is out number 1 here in the bottom half of the first. I would say about 45 minutes driving between the two schools. Really good rivalry in the River States Conferences. Marcus Arocho, third baseman out of Arecibo, Puerto Rico. And Andy Lasher has made some great moves. Marcos was a heck of a shortstop, is a heck of a shortstop. But he solidified the defense as that's hit to short. That is 6-3 on the out. Mason to Christie. Chase Christie, the first baseman, by the way, used to play for Oakland City University. That's 2 up and 2 down. But Coach Lasher inserted Marcus Arocho at third base, had Gaines at short, put Dickie Gonzalez in at second base, where he became a Gold Glove second baseman in the conference, and wins and Reed at first. And that's into the right center field. Did he catch? Son of a gun. He caught that thing. Johnson, the center fielder, with an outstanding catch. A web gem glove by Johnson, the center fielder. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. One played here in Game 2 between Oakland City University and Brescia. There's no score. You're watching the River States Conference Baseball Tournament on the River States Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by...
Back at Chillicothe, you don't think the defense in the River State Conference is good? Look at this play by center fielder Max Johnson of Brescia. Took extra bases away from Oakland City, and Jake Winsenreed, who blasted that one. As it's 4, 5, and 6 for Brescia in the second, as Hayden Jones, the second baseman, will step in. 331 with 6 homers and 62 runs batted in, and that pitch is a strike. No balls and 1 strike. 49 hits, 148 at bats, 31 runs scored for Jones. High and outside. One ball, 1 strike. Just misses low. Hayden Jones, a redshirt freshman out of Campbellsville, Kentucky, transfer out of Middle Tennessee State. 2-1 pitch. Fouled out of play, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wide, the 2-2 pitch. That's it to Arocho. Bullet to first to Winsenreed. 5-3 on the out. And there's 1 out in Brescia's second inning. Michael Asensio, the third baseman, up now for Brescia. Number 0, a sophomore from Joliet, Illinois, and Kaskaskia Junior College. That's right up the middle, a base hit, and the first base hit of the ball game for the Bearcats. So 1 on, 1 out, with Asensio on at first base. Miguel Marco stepping in now, 339 with 5 homers and 28 runs batted in. Marcos, a sophomore from Santiago, Dominican Republic, Colegio, Missouri. If I pronounced that wrong, I probably did. Sorry about that. No balls and 1 strike. Reinhardt in his second inning of work. And just misses, and that'll even the count at a ball and a strike. One pitch, slow and outside. Reinhardt, an inning and a third, 1 hit, no runs. Has faced 5 batters, 2 flyouts, 2 groundouts, 15 pitches, 9 of them strikes. Fastball misses. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. This is his second of 3 games today. We'll do 3 tomorrow and 3 Saturday, and then 1 or 2 on Sunday. Foul down the third baseline. Count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. IU Kokomo will take on the loser of this game in Game 1 tomorrow. In Game 2, IUS will take on the loser of our third game. And that's going to be strike 3. No, it's going to be ball 4. So runners at first and second. The Bearcats are threatening here in the top half of the second inning. Reinhardt gets his first walk of the game. Christie will be stepping in. He is the former Oakland City University Mighty Oaks. Has played first base for the Mighty Oaks in the past in the 7th spot in the order. Champion of Character Award winner for Brescia in this contest. He's hitting at .293 with 4 homers, 26 runs batted in. Reinhardt delivers, and it's high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Chase Christie at the plate. 1-0 pitch. A strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Christie, a senior out of Wadesville, Indiana, and North Posey High School. 1 ball and 1 strike. I didn't miss by much. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Christie, the number 7 hitter for the Brescia Bearcats. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That misses. It's 3-1. Well, a wide one here would load the bases. Three balls and 1 strike. And is roped down the right field line. That's a base hit. Asensio will score. It's a double for Chase Christie, the former Oakland City University Mighty Oak, and it's 1-0 Brescia. As the Bearcats grab the first lead. Mitchison, the catcher, up now with runners at second and third and 1 out. That was the rope that Winsenreed went up the ladder and tried to get, you see, and will put the Bearcats on the board. Foul straight back. No balls and 1 strike. Mitchison 250 with a homer and 11 runs batted in. Mitchison, a freshman out of Owensboro, Kentucky, and McLean County High School. Foul tip and a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. O'Brien, the right fielder, is on deck. Ring him up. Strike 3. First strikeout for Reinhardt. 2 out of the second inning. And number 9 hitter Kyle O'Brien will step in now for the Bearcats. That's Kyle Brown, I should say, stepping in for the Bearcats. A senior out of Scotia, New York, and Felician University. One ball and no strikes. Kyle Brown hitting at 196, a homer and 6 runs batted in. One hopper to Dickey. Gonzalez throwing to Winsenreed. And that's all for the Bearcats in the second, but they grab a lead as Chase Christie knocks in Asensio. We have played 1.5 here in Chillicothe, Ohio with the score. Brescia 1 and Oakland City University nothing. You're watching the River States Conference Baseball Championship Tournament on the River States Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. And we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Back at VA Memorial Stadium, River State Conference first team all-conference outfielder Nas Bergen steps in and takes the first pitch a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Brian Gonzalez pitching for Brescia. 1 inning, no hits, no runs. 3 batters faced. He has 2 flyouts, 1 ground out, and got it done in 10 pitches as that's fouled out of play. Nas, and I have had the opportunity to watch him a number of times. As my day job, I end up streaming Oakland City University events, and he's just been on fire this year. That's going to miss. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count. And he doesn't get too many fastballs. Nas at 287, but he is a record single season record, 16 home runs and 43 RBIs for the Oaks. From Curacao, nice young man. The family I know watches regularly. Glad to have them on the network today. A lot of good folks in the River State Conference. 4-pitch, that is a walk. I don't blame Gonzalez. That's almost an intentional there. First walk of the ball game for Gonzalez. Tying run is at first. And Eric Correa steps in. He can stroke it too. 338. 7 homers and 41 runs batted in. Correa Jr. from St. Cloud, Florida, transfer from Wabash Valley College, as he fouls that one off, and it's no balls and 1 strike. On a chilly Thursday, game 2 of 3 today. Thanks for joining us from Chillicothe, Ohio. And misses inside. I do want to thank everybody in Chillicothe, the tourism folks, for making our stay quite enjoyable. Strike on the outside corner. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Wild pitch. Nas gets to second easily. So the tying run in scoring position and nobody out. And it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Correa. Oliver Hamilton, the catcher, steps in. A base knock could knot this thing up. That's outside, 3-2. Last year, Oakland City ran through this tournament like a hot knife through butter. And I believe, if I remember, run ruled every game. A wide one would put him on first and second. And that is foul down the first baseline. And it stays at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oakland City, a team batting average of .301. And have hit 60 home runs this year. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Drills that one foul. And it stays at 3-2. But Gonzalez, the real deal, coming in with a record of 5-1. And it's looked good so far. Fouled off again. Once again, Gonzalez 5-1, a 5.40 ERA. 40 runs allowed, 37 of them earned. That's ball 4. And runners at first and second with back-to-back walks by Gonzalez here in the second inning. Correa is at first, Nasbergen is at second, and Oliver Hamilton. Love this young man. Multi-year starter for the Oaks. Actually will own his own business. Graduation at Oakland City on Saturday. Oh, outside. Gonna run his own handyman service. And a great, great young man. We're going to have a conference on the mound. Couple of walks to start the inning, and Brescia's 1-0 lead is certainly in doubt. With Gonzalez, no work going on in the pen. Gonzalez, one of the top pitchers in the River State Conference, all conference as far as pitchers. As the chat is going on. This has been a much improved Brescia squad this year. Casey Hamilton, the head coach. Assistants Ted Thompson, Andy Baker, and Ethan Maxey. Casey, a good baseball man. That is hit into foul territory. Hits the roof. I don't know. I presume. I'd love, when you're around these guys, you have a tendency to grow an attachment to them. Oliver Hamilton, a great young man. But he is hired to do some work at the old Ferber house on the corner. And it won't be done until Oakland City's tournament run is over, as that's hit into right field. And that is going to be deep enough maybe to get a run moved down as Nas goes to third. That's the first out of the inning, and that moves Nasbergen over to third base. It's the fly out to Kyle Brown in right field. Dinky Gonzalez comes up. He is the Swiss Army knife for the Oaks. has turned into a Gold Glove second baseman and made a really good defensive infield for the Mighty Oaks. Also is a high leverage pitcher out of the bullpen. And he's come up with some big hits when needed as he squares around to bunt, and that is a foul. No balls and 1 strike. Big clutch hitter, 272 is average, 8 homers and 37 runs batted in, 40 hits, 147 at bats, 33 runs scored. A lot of stuff to tie the ball game up. As that's hit, don't think that's going to do it, though. Second baseman Jones takes it for the second out. The River State Conference Freshman of the Year, Charlie Hoffman, will come to the plate. Charlie leads the team with a .393 batting average. 48 hits, 122 at bats. 38 runs scored, 2 homers, 21 runs batted in. 1-0 Brescia. Left field base hit, we're tied. Charlie Huffman brings home Nas Bergen, and it is a 1-1 ball game. And that'll bring up Bryce Humphrey with runners at first and second. But it does not help when you get to the bottom of that Oakland City University order. They all hit pretty good. Bryce Humphrey in the 9-hole hitting at .366. Third team all-conference outfielder. That is a strike. 25 hits, 71 at bats, 27 runs scored, 3 homers, and 25 runs batted in. In the turf, and a nice stop by Mitchison and keeping that thing in front of him. 1 ball and 1 strike. Simon Gaines on deck and hoping to get a crack here on the home half of the second. Humphrey, the 6th batter of the Oakland City University second inning, and those walks will come in and bite you. The Oakland City run was Nas Bergen, and Nas walked to start the inning. And a hefty cut there taken by Humphrey, and he'll strike out to end the inning, as that is the first strikeout of the ball game for Gonzalez. But the Mighty Oaks put a run across the bottom half of the second. We have played 2 in game 2 with the score Oakland City University 1, the Brescia Bearcats 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championship on the River State Conference Championship Network.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit, in the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Is like a family. It's really a relaxed atmosphere for being on a college campus.
I just fell right in love with the campus. Everybody was so welcoming and so kind. You get the type of attention that you need. It's very easy to make friends.
A very affordable university for me. I'm debt-free once I graduate, and that makes me a lot more excited about my future.
We're back at VA Memorial Stadium in Chillicothe, Ohio. It is the top half of the third. Max Johnson, the center fielder, and the shortstop Mason, and Hubner, the left fielder, will face Reinhardt with the Game now knotted up at 1. Max Johnson flew out to left field and Bryce Humphrey to start the game. Hit to Arocho. The throw to Winsenreed in time for out number 1. As Joseph Massa will step in. Leads the Bearcats in hitting at .379. 4 homers, 22 runs batted in, 47 hits, 124 at bats, and 39 runs scored. A strike on the outside corner. It is no balls and 1 strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Each team with a run. Brescia's got 2 hits. Oakland City has 1. Simon Gaines, a nice pick at short, off balance throw to Winsenreed, and 2 out in the Brescia Bearcat third inning. Hebner steps in, the left fielder. Reinhardt 2 2/3, 2 hits, a run, an earned run, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 11 batters faced, 1 double, 2 flyouts, 5 groundouts, and 35 pitches. That's a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes to Hebner. Bounced out short to first. Did he go around? He did. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hebner. .331 with 9 homers and 32 runs batted in. Off the fist. Dickey Gonzalez takes care of business there, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Brescia Bearcats in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We played 2.5 in game 2 with the score of the Brescia Bearcats 1 and Oakland City University 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State's Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Home half of the third inning, top of the order for Oakland City. Shortstop Simon Gaines 0 for 1, steps in. He flew out to center field his first time. Brian Gonzalez in his third inning of work for Brescia. 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, an earned run, 1 strikeout, 2 walks. That's a strike. 9 batters faced, 4 flyouts, 1 ground out, 35 pitches. In the turf, 1-1. Simon Gaines, a sophomore and a former Orleans Bulldog. And that just misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. Center field. Doesn't get it. And Simon is cooking. He's heading for third. The throw in, a head first slide, not in time. And a leadoff triple for the sophomore from Orleans, Indiana. The lead run at third base with nobody out here in the home half of the third. I tell you what, though, Johnson in center field, as we're going to look at this again, look at Johnson go back, and he gets up there. Pretty good timing, but just couldn't get enough extension. And off the wall, and Gaines with a head first slide into third. Marcus Arocho. That's a strike on the outside corner. Nobody out. That's into foul territory, and that's going to be out of play. Well, there is a whole bunch of stuff that can get Simon Gaines in from third base with nobody out. And the top of the order up just misses outside. It's hit to short. Won't score on this. Taking his time as Massive the shortstop. So 6-3 on the out as Arocho is retired, and that's going to bring up Winston Reed, the first baseman, flew out to center his first time up. Winston Reed is senior out of McCordsville, Indiana. And that is going to be a base hit, and Oakland City takes the lead. Didn't even get a chance to get all my stuff out before the base hit there. As Winston Reed will bring home Simon Gaines, and the Oaks have a 2-1 lead. That was a shot. When we look at that, right in the 5.5 hole, and right by Asensio. Naz Bergen scored the first run of the game. He will step in. Single season home run record at Oakland City. 16 home runs. About the 1st of March, he stopped getting any fastballs. That's in the turf, 2-1. He has hit some of the most prodigious home runs I have seen ever. Young man out of Curacao. Great young man. Holds back, and it's 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Simon Gaines triple to start the inning. Marcus Arocho grounded out. Winston Reed a shot into left that brought home Gaines. That is fouled. He fouled that one off his foot. It's 3-2. It's a chilly day for late April, no doubt about that. One saving grace today has been no wind. The flag in right center field is absolutely limp right now. That is hit into center field. Johnson makes the play for the second out of the inning. And honestly, between the first game and the second game, there were people going out to local stores to get more clothes, sweatshirts, coats, including my producer director. And he's outside and I'm inside, so I have the advantage there. Eric Correa walked his first time. The right fielder is up. That's hit into left center field. Center fielder Johnson takes that, and that's all for the Oaks. But Simon gains triples to start the inning. He was knocked in by Winsenreed. So we have played 3 completed game 2 with the score Oakland City University 2 and Brescia 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships on the River State Conference Championship Network.
Is like a family. It's really a relaxed atmosphere for being on a college campus.
I just fell right in love with the campus. Everybody was so welcoming and so kind. You get the type of attention that you need. It's very easy to make friends.
A very affordable university for me. I'm debt-free once I graduate, and that makes me a lot more excited about my future.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
And we're back. Hayden Jones steps in. He's 0 for 1. And that is a strike. 0-1 pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. Reed Reinhardt, starter still in. 3 innings pitched. 2 hits, 1 run, an earned run. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. 12 batters faced, 1 double. 3 ground outs, 3 flyouts, 1 ground out, 39 pitches. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hayden Jones. Gonzalez has it roll off of him, and Dickey couldn't quite make that one as Jones is on at first base to start the 4th inning. And that thing did had a funky backspin off the bat. And Asensio, the third baseman, has scored the only Bearcat run of the ball game. As we take a look at this shot again, it handcuffed Gonzalez as it goes into center field. 1 on, nobody out in the 4th. Foul back, no balls, and 1 strike to Asensio. 310. 26 hits, 84 at bats, 14 runs scored, 2 homers, and 20 runs batted in. Hit in the air into right center field. And the right fielder, Correa, makes the play. And that is one out.
The designated hitter, number 25, Miguel Marcos.
Miguel Marcos, the DH, walked his first time, will stand in. Reinhardt, the stretch of the pitch. Misses low and inside. Marcos, 339 with 5 homers and 28 runs batted in. Drilled and off the Brescia dugout you see there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Marcos, a sophomore from Santiago in the Dominican Republic, at the plate. Ollie with a good stop. Hamilton, the catcher, backhanded that one, or you would have had Hayden Jones at second base. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jones with a short lead, a little better secondary lead now. That's into left field, and that's a base hit. And runners at first and second with 1 out. Marcos at first, Jones goes to second. And the former Oak, Chase Christie, put a dagger in his old team in the second inning as he got a base hit that brought home Michael Asensio, that put Brescia up in the lead at the time. Christie was the Champions of Character Award winner for Oakland, for Brescia University. 4 hits for Brescia. Just misses outside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Home plate umpires did a good job, but it's been a tight strike zone. And what you want is a consistent strike zone, and that's what it has been. Reinhardt, the stretch, and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed misses low and outside, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. That's 3-0. I tell you what, he's not missing by much. Those are ones that are hard not to swing at. But a wide one here would load the bases with 1 out in the 4th. That's right down Main for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. The stretch and the 3-1 pitch. And deep into center. Nas Bergen makes the play, and the throw will allow Jones to go to third base. So that's a 2nd out. Warning track power there for Chase Christie. And they throw him. They say the runner is out at third base. If we get a chance to rack that one up after the break, I'd like to see that, Levi. Anyway, at the end of it all, the Oaks get out of the inning. We have played 3.5. It's 2-1 Oakland City. You're watching River State Conference Baseball Championships on the River State Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Back at Chillicothe, well, what happened was Jones ended up tagging too fast. He left too fast, and that ended up being a third out. And we got Oliver Hamilton, the Oakland City catcher, stepping in as we start the home half of the fourth. And that's a strike on the outside corner. Gonzalez has pitched well, as you might expect for Brescia. 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 14 batters faced, 1 triple, 6 ground outs, 2 flyouts, and that is hit to the pitcher, and he sweep tags the runner Hamilton, and it is 1 unassisted on the out. Gonzalez plays his position well, fields it well. So Dickie Gonzalez, the second baseman, steps up, the right-handed batter. That misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0. Dickie Gonzalez, a senior out of Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, transfer from Lakeland College. And he's, as I have said many times, a Swiss Army knife for the Oaks this year. 2 balls and 1 strike. Plays a great second base, comes up with a big crucial hit, and when you need a high-leverage relief pitcher, he's been the guy to go to. And he puts a jack into that one. And that was hit well. But at the warning track, Max Johnson, the center fielder, made the play, and there's 2 outs. Charlie Hoffman, the freshman of the year in the River State Conference, steps in with 2 outs. He had an RBI hit in the second that tied the ball game up that scored Nas Bergen. Foul. No balls and 1 strike. Nas at 287 with 16 homers and 43 runs batted in. And that's into center field for a base hit. So a 2-out base hit for Nas, who is 2 for 2. Going to put that average closer back to 300. So with 2 out and 1 on, the number 9 hitter Bryce Humphrey will step in here in the home half of the fourth. Bergen goes to second, and he's in there. So Nas, that is Huffman, gets the stolen base. And that puts a runner in scoring position with Humphrey, who is the number 9 hitter, hits at 366. That's high. One ball and no strikes. Oakland said he's hitting 301 as a team. Humphrey in the 9 spot, hitting, as I said, at 366. 3 homers, 25 runs batted in. 2-1 Oakland City in the fourth. Time is called. Looks like Gonzalez may have had a little problem with the pitch column there. It looks like it's okay. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 hopper to Gonzalez. That dude's good. Underhands to first, and that's all for Oakland City in the 4th. No runs, a hit, no error, and nobody left on base. 4 complete in game 2. With the score Oakland City University 2 and Brescia 1. You're watching River State's Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.
29 sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes. The NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game, finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship. We are the next generation of athletes, leaders, and game changers. It's why we choose the NAIA.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career, Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
8-9-1 for Brescia. Here in the top half of the 5th, Connor Mitchison at the plate, 0 for 1, struck out of the 2nd. Reinhardt still on the bump. Has pitched well. Both pitchers have. Gonzalez has for Brescia also. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reinhardt, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, a run, an earned run, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. 16 batters faced, a double. 5 flyouts, 5 groundouts, 54 pitches. 2 balls and 1 strike. Foul down the third base line and evens the count at 2-2. Connor Mitchison, a freshman from Owensboro, Kentucky, out of McLean County High School. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Reinhardt. 1 gone in the 5th. Kyle Brown, the right fielder, bounced out. Dickey Gonzalez to Winsenreed, second to first in the 2nd. That is high. 1 ball and no strikes. There's a strike. A knee bender by Reinhardt. Fouled toward the Brescia dugout. Brown at 196, 9 hits, 46 at bats, 9 runs scored, a homer, and 6 runs batted in. High 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kyle Brown, a senior outfielder from Scotia, New York. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. One out here in the 5th. One more game after this one today. Midway and Shawnee State going to tool it up. Rustigate swings, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to the number 8 and 9 hitters of Brescia. 3 strikeouts for Reinhardt. That comes back up to the top of the order, and Max Johnson, who's 0 for 2. Each team with 4 hits. Oakland City leads it 2-1. Here are the top half of the 5th. A little high, a little outside. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Simon Gaines, the shortstop, to Winsen Reed, 6-3 on the out. And the Bearcats go 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. 4.5 played in game 2 today with the score Oakland City University 2, Brescia 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships in Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. And we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Bottom half of the 5th. Top of the order for Oakland City is Simon Gaines, who tripled in the 3rd in his last at bat and scored a run. Will step in. The sophomore from Orleans. Brian Gonzalez has pitched well also for Brescia. 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 18 batters faced, 1 triple, 7 flyouts, 4 groundouts, 64 total pitches. And it starts off with a ball, 1 ball, no strikes to the sophomore and former Orleans Bulldog. That's hit pretty well into center field, but that's an Adam ball. And Johnson's pretty much a vacuum cleaner out there in center field, so that's 1 out in the 5th. Marcus Orocho, my buddy from Arecibo, Puerto Rico. A very electrifying player, and his move to third base really solidified this infield. That's a strike. Pop, whose also his name is Marcus Orocho, watches his every game down there in Arecibo. And so we're glad to have you watching down there tonight, sir, or this afternoon. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's hit down the right field line. Right fielder Brown will take that for the 2nd out. That's going to bring up Jake Winsenreed, 1 for 2, a big RBI hit that scored Gaines in the third. Crucial piece of hitting for him. Senior from McCordsville, Illinois. That's down the third base line. That's a fair ball. The throw to first, not in time. Winsenreed beats it out. He's 2 for 3. That's a hustle play there. And that was an outstanding play by Miguel Asensio, the third baseman of Brescia, who made what I thought was going to be a for sure base hit pretty doggone close as we look. I mean, that is Tom Houghton. Look at him knock that ball down right on the line, righted himself quickly through to first base, and the only thing that stopped that from being an out was a 110% hustle play by Jake Winsenreed. Nas Bergen from Curacao, the left-handed hitter, steps in, and he hits that one into left center field. And the left fielder, Hubner, will take it. And that is all for the Oaks in the fifth. No runs, a hit, no error, 1 left on base. 5 complete in game 2 with the score Oakland City University 2 and Brescia 1. You are watching River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.
Is like a family. It's really a relaxed atmosphere for being on a college campus.
I just fell right in love with the campus. Everybody was so welcoming and so kind. You get the type of attention that you need. It's very easy to make friends.
A very affordable university for me. I'm debt-free once I graduate, and that makes me a lot more excited about my future.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Back at Chillicothe, Joseph Massel, the shortstop, 0 for 2, will step in for Brescia. One inside, 1 ball, and no strikes. Reinhardt, 5 innings, 4 hits, a run, an earned run, 3 strikeouts, a walk. And is drilled by... That's a good pick by Arocho. That was drilled by Massa. Arocho picks it, throws to Winsenreed at first. 1 out in the 6th.
Number 6, Grant Hebner.
So Hebner, 0 for 2. Bounced out short to first to the first, flew out to left field in the 3rd. So 1 gone. Curve outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hebner at .331, 9 homers, 32 runs batted in. That's another pick by Arocho, and the turf bounce gets to first in time. A web gem by Marcus Arocho going into the hole at third base, and he does 2 back-to-back picks. And it's 2 outs as Jones steps in. Arocho's done that all season long. That is hit into left center field, though. And that's going to be cut off, but it is going to end up being a stand-up double for Jones and his second hit of the day. So the tying run is at second base with 2 outs. And Michael Asensio, who has scored a run, is 1 for 2 on the game, will step in.
Number 0, Michael Asensio.
Asensio with .310 with 2 homers and 20 runs batted in. Tying run at second base with 2 outs. Asensio, a sophomore from Joliet, Illinois, from Kaskaskia Junior College. Low and outside. Each team with 5 hits. Oakland City right now has a 2-1 lead, but Brescia threatening here in the top half of the 6th. Reinhardt the pitch. Arocho gets it all three assists in the third. So 3 5-3s in that inning. No runs, 1 hit, no error, 1 left. 5.5 played. And game 2 today, the River State Conference Baseball Championships in Chillicothe, Ohio, on the River State Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. And we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Home half of the 6th. Walt Ferber, glad to be here with you all the way through Sunday. Best producer director around, and one of the best, certainly, Levi. For the second year that he and I have been working together is Eric Correa. The right fielder steps in, thinks about swinging, then doesn't. It's inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Walked in the second, flew out to center field in the third. That's low and outside. Correa, .338 with 7 homers, 41 runs batted in. Strike right down Maine there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Into right field, that's a base hit by Correa. So on 2 of 3 times today. 6th hit for the Oaks compared to 5 for the Bearcats. And Oliver Hamilton, the senior of Oakland City, Indiana, played his high school baseball at Gibson Southern High School, will step in. And he has been a stalwart since he got here. Multi-year starter behind the plate. That's low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The guy is tough. I've seen him get hit on his hand, messing a finger up. He still plays. One of the toughest young men I've ever seen on the baseball field. The strike, and he has handled the Oakland City University pitching staff extraordinarily well. fouled off, holding the opposition to hitting .250 for the year. Had a team ERA of 4.49. The opposition to over 8. 1-2 to Oliver Hamilton. Right field, that's a base hit. Correa puts on the brakes at second. Good cutoff throw in. So the Oaks threatening here in the home half of the 6th inning. As Correa is at second, Oliver Hamilton is at first. And it's going to be Dickey Gonzalez, as Satterfield will be running for Hamilton at second base, which he has done on a very regular basis this year. 2-1 Oakland City trying to extend their lead here. Gonzalez looks like he's going to bunt. He pulls back, and that is a strike. Dickey at .272 with 8 homers and 37 runs batted in. Gets a decent bunt down, should get the runners moved over, and it does. So Dickey does the sacrifice. Satterfield running for Hamilton is at second base. Correa goes to third. And the freshman of the year in the River State Conference award handed out today to this young man, Charlie Hoffman, the freshman. Got to be a freshman, of course, to win that award. One of the smarter things I've said. And they're going to walk him. Now, I understand that because, Charlie is one heck of a hitter. He's at .393, but you're walking him to get to Bryce Humphrey, who's hitting .366 with 3 homers and 25 runs batted in. 1 out. Hit hard into right field. That's going to get a run home. And it is 3-1. Sacrifice fly. RBI for Humphrey. Correa scoring from third base. Sticking at second base is Satterfield. Hoffman is on at first. And you go back up to Simon Gaines at the top of the order. That's a 7. Oakland City with 7 hits, and they now have 3 runs and lead it 3-1. Gaines, who has the big base knock, a triple in the third for Oakland City, is back up at the plate, the sophomore from Orleans. And that is hit. That's a deep center field here. And that's it. Johnson doesn't miss in center field. Over the shoulder catch by him. And that is the end of the 6th inning. But the Oaks crack open another run. They have played 6 with the score Oakland City University 3 and Brescia 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.
Sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes. The NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game. finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship.
We're back as Marcos hits the first pitch to Gonzalez, and that is out 4-3 on the first pitch. He throws to Winsenreed, a new pitcher for Oakland City. That is Evan Price, as Reinhardt's day is done. 2-0 with a 2.95 ERA. His 13th appearance, 18 in the third, 21 hits, 12 runs, 6 of Lemur. Struck out 19, walked 4 doubles, no triples, 1 homer. 74 at bats, the opposition hitting .284 against him with 1 wild pitch and 2 hit batters. Oh, Price is the new pitcher. Reinhardt in position to pick up a win, as Reinhardt went 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 23 batters faced, 2 doubles, 5 flyouts, 9 groundouts, and 75 pitches. 2 balls and 1 strike to Chase Christie. That's a one-hopper fielded really well by Evan Price. And there are 2 outs as Price throws to Winsenreed for out number 2. Connor Mitchison up with 2 outs. The new pitcher for Oakland City is Evan Price. Been a veteran for this team. And that's fouled out of play. Evan is a senior out of Rossville, Indiana. Rossville High School, and a transfer from IU Kokomo. That is high. And it is 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mitchison, the number 8 hitter, is 0 for 2 and has struck out both times. Two-one pitch. By golly, that's picked by Marcos again. Throw to first in time. He has put on a highlight reel at third base tonight. Marcus Orocho again, and it's 1-2-3 for Brescia in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We played 6.5 here in Game 2 with the score Oakland City University 3 and Brescia 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.
Is like a family. It's really a relaxed atmosphere for being on a college campus.
I just fell right in love with the campus. Everybody was so welcoming and so kind. You get the type of attention that you need. It's very easy to make friends.
A very affordable university for me. I'm debt-free once I graduate, and that makes me a lot more excited about my future.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
And we've got a new pitcher for Brescia, as Gonzalez pitched well, but his day is done. Matthew Escalera, the new pitcher, as Orocho steps in. First pitch is a ball. Escalera 3-4 with a 7.96 ERA. 17th appearance. He has started 4. As that is hit into center field. And you forget about that one because this fellow in center field does not miss. And that is the first out of the 7th inning as Winsenreed steps up now. Winsenreed 2 for 3 on the ball game. And that misses outside. This Max Johnson has done a heck of a job in center field. That's a strike. 1-1. Escalera 3-4. 17th appearance, 37 in the third, 56 hits, 40 runs, 33 of them earned. Struck out 21, walked 16, 8 doubles, 1 triple, 5 homers, 157 at bats. Opponents hitting .357 against him. 3 wild pitches, 6 hit batters, and 2 balks. Center field and a base hit. Winsenreed is 3 for 4 on the day. Naz Bergen steps in.
The center fielder, number 24, Nazir Bergen.
Oh, Bergen steps up. Walked and scored in the second, flew out to center, and the third flew out to left in the 5th. Low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Escalera, a freshman from Bowling Green, Kentucky, out of Warren East High School, the new pitcher for Brescia. Throw back to first, and Winsenreed just getting back in. Oh, 1 pitch. That's hit into left field, and that's going to drop fair. Nas comes around third. He's going to score, and it's 4-1. That was like it was dropped down, and, you got to feel for the left fielder as Hubner went a long way to try to get to that one, but it plopped just fair. Winsenreed kept on his horse going, and he's got a pretty fast horse. And he scores, and it is another run for the Oaks. That's a foul ball. That looked awful fair to me. But anyway, those guys don't have 70-year-old eyes, and I do. So stays at 3-1. And it is no balls and 2 strikes. I'm going to watch that again. And let's look at a drop. Yeah, it's foul. It is a foul ball. And that is going to bring the umpires together. When I saw it on the replay, I could tell, and I got a lot of guys with more acute eyesight than I do. They got in there, and I'm going to go back. So you have Winsenreed on at first base with 1 out. Nas is still at the plate, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count. That just misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gonzalez went the first 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. 1 strikeout, 3 walks, and that is hit to the pitcher. And Escalera is just going to run and stomp on the bag. So that is the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Eric Correa.
That's going to bring Correa to the plate. As he walked in the second, flew out to center in the third, and got a base hit and scored in the fifth. Moving to second base is Winsenreed. Center field. That guy's incredible. Max Johnson. If it's anywhere in his vicinity, he's going to catch it. Now the Oaks threaten do not score in the 7th, and we have played 7 here in game 2 of the day. And day number 1, it is Oakland City University 3 and Brescia 1. You're watching River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio. And you're watching it on the River State Conference Championship Network.
At Rio, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. And we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Back at Chillicothe, it's 9-1-2 for Brescia here in the 8th inning. Kyle Brown 0 for 2 steps in and fouls the first one off. It's no balls and 1 strike. Oakland City 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Brescia 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors. That's high and evens up the count at a ball and a strike. Evan Price, the second pitcher of the day for Oakland City. 1 inning. And that's a strike, 1 and 2. No hits, no runs, no strikeouts or walks. 3 batters faced, and he got them 1, 2, 3 with 3 groundouts. A 0.00 ERA. Two fouled off again, and it stays 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wide and the 2-2 pitch from Price. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Evan Price. 1 gone in the 8th, and it's back up to the top of the order, and Max Johnson flew out to Humphrey and left in the first, bounced out of Rocho to Winsenreed, third to first in the third, and to Simon Gaden to Winsenreed, short to first in the 5th. Pitch by Price, and a strike. Oaks defensively, Jake Winsenreed at first, Dickie Gonzalez at second, Simon Gaines, the shortstop. Marcus Arocho at third. That just misses, and it's 1-1. Bryce Humphrey in left, Nas Bergen in center, Eric Correa in right, Oliver Hamilton behind the plate, and Reed Reinhardt is the pitcher. 1-1, foul territory. Just out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Massa, the shortstop, on deck. You see, it was one of the teams heading out, one of the teams that played in the first game. Or it may be Shawnee State. It would be Shawnee State's colors coming in. Shawnee State and Midway will be in Game 3 at 7 tonight. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts by Evan Price here in the 8th. Massa, the shortstop, 0 for 3, flew out to center in the first, bounced out short to first in the third, and third to first in the 6th. Will be interesting to see if they would bring Price out to try to get the 3-inning save. That's a strike. He's looked good. DeGracia, the relief pitcher of the year in the River States Conference. That's hit just past Gaines for a 2-out base hit. But it's one of those things where you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. I'm sure that Andy Lasher would use DeGracia if needed, and he's going to go out right now, has the slow walk to talk, and he has called this entire infield in to talk to Evan Price. And this, with 2 outs in the 8th, would be DeGracia territory, but do you use him with the 3-1 lead here? You only get, 2 losses in this tournament and you're out. And Brescia always plays Oakland City tight. Casey Hamilton down there, Brescia, good baseball man. Andy Lasher continuing with that conversation. Conference has come to conclusion. Hebner 0 for 3 is up next, the Brescia left fielder. See, Midway is in the house. Got to have breakfast with their coach this morning. We've done that the last several years. We've had the opportunity. A very, very nice fellow. There you see him. That's a strike to Hebner. No balls and 1 strike. 3-1 to score. Price the stretch of the 0-1. Foul 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Evan Price, he has been a steady influence on the Mighty Oaks bullpen. Stepping back in is Hubner. That's going to get away from Ollie, and Massa goes into second. So a run in scoring position and a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Hebner. Maybe overthrowing that one just a little bit. Hebner, a junior from Edwardsville, Illinois, and St. Charles Community College. You see his Midway's players coming in. And misses outside, 2-2. Shawnee State midway for game 3, the final game of day number 1 here at Chillicothe. That's close, 3-2. Just misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And our camera work shows just how close that was. I tell you what, the umpires have done a good job. 3-2. Swing, Rustigate swings strike 3, and Evan Price strikes out the side in the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no error, 1 left. No, it's 3-2. Not bad. It could been a long day here. Levi keeps me in line. 3-2. To Arocho, Fields fires 5-3 on the out again. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We have played 7.5 here tonight in game 2. It's Oakland City 3 and Brescia 1. You're watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.
Is like a family. It's really a relaxed atmosphere for being on a college campus.
I just fell right in love with the campus. Everybody was so welcoming and so kind. You get the type of attention that you need. It's very easy to make friends.
A very affordable university for me. I'm debt-free once I graduate, and that makes me a lot more excited about my future.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Our back as Oliver Hamilton sets in. 1 for 3 on the day. As we're in the home half of inning number 8. That's fouled out of play by Hamilton. Matthew Escalera in his second inning now. 1 inning, 1 hit. No runs, 4 batters faced, 2 flyouts, 1 ground out. 9 total pitches, 6 of them strikes. That's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Midway, Shawnee State will be the 3rd game of the day, slated for a 7 o'clock start. In the hole at 3rd to throw to 1st in time. I've been talking a lot about Marcus Arocho for Oakland City, but Miguel Asensio for Brescia feels some pretty fine leather right there, and it's 5-3 on the out. Hamilton gone. And that's going to bring Dickie Gonzalez to the plate. Sacrificed his last time up. That is a strike, no balls, and 1 strike. And he's outside. And misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Dickey Gonzalez, a senior from Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, and Lakeland College. That is hit down the right field line, foul. And man, I tell you what, Brown, the right fielder, gave it a heck of a try. But that is a foul ball. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You're wondering about the Bearcats in the ninth. They will have 4, 5, and 6 in the order coming up in the top half of the ninth to keep them in the ball game. Left field, and that's a base hit by Gonzalez. Taking the wide turn at first, he will go back. 9th hit of the ball game for Oakland City, 6 of them for Brescia. Charlie Hoffman, the freshman of the year, the River State Conference, has been on base every time today. An outside RBI hit in the 2nd, a base hit in the 4th, and walked in the 6th. Throw back over to first base. Charlie Hoppel, a freshman out of Evansville Modern Day High School. That's into right center. And you know that's not going to be anything. Max Johnson's taking care of everything out there today, and that's 2 gone. Bryce Humphrey steps in. Struck out in the 2nd. Bounced out pitcher to first in the 4th. Sack fly and a ribby. Bringing home Correa in the 6th. Throw back to first, and almost had Dickey leaning in the wrong direction, but he gets back. Bryce Humphrey, the number 9 hitter in the order, but hitting at .366. Swing and a miss. Been impressed by the stuff of Escalera. He's done his job putting donuts up there while he's been in the game. Another throw back, and this time Gonzalez is back feet first. Humphrey, a senior out of Modern Day High School. And Modern Day's got a good program. SIAC, the high school conference in southwestern Indiana, one of the very best anywhere. Jasper High School and Modern Day are tied atop that conference right now. It's outside. They were playing for the conference lead on Wednesday night, I believe. And it was suspended because of rain, tied at no score in the bottom of the 7th. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fouled out of play, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, the question is, will they bring Evan Price out to go for a 3-inning save in the 9th? Or do you bring DeGracia in? 2-2 pitch. He blew him away on that strike 3. That's all for the Mighty Oaks. No runs, 1 hit, no error, 1 left. We're going to the 9th inning, and the score is Oakland City University 3 and Brescia 1. You are watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio. on the River State Conference Championship Network.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Are you fueled by a passion for sports, dreaming of turning it into a career? Midway University has the playbook to help you achieve that dream, and our online programs are a key part of that winning formula. Whether coaching, managing events, overseeing venues, or excelling in marketing, Midway offers several degree programs to help you score big in the sports industry. Enroll now and kickstart your journey to an exciting career in sports. Find out more at midway.edu/winning.
Back in Chillicothe. Now the answer is here. In the ninth inning, it will be Manny DeGracia, the River State Conference relief pitcher of the year, 4-0, a 2.18 ERA, 15th appearance. He has 6 saves, 20 and 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, struck out 35, and has walked 14, 1 double, no triples, 1 homer. 103 at-bats, a .223 batting average against, with 5 wild pitches and 4 hit batters. It's a ball and a strike now to Hayden Jones, who is 2 for 3 on the day for the Bearcats. He has had a good day. Misses outside. Two balls and 1 strike. Did he go around? He did not. Brescia 22-19, 14-12 in conference. DeGracia the 3-1. And that is jerked long. That's a home run. And it's 3-2. Now, we ain't done yet. Rainbow shot home run over the left field fence. As you see Jones touching them all. And it is 3-2. Asensio, the third baseman, is 1 for 3 with a run scored. So the advantage down to 1. Michael Asensio, the first pitch misses outside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. DeGracia, the senior from Panama City, Panama. 1 ball, no strikes. That's hit to Arocho, throw to first, and a great pick by Winston Reed. 6-3, 5-3 rather. 5, those two work well together. 1 out in the ninth. Miguel Marcos, the DH, has been on base 2 or 3 times, walked in the second, base hit in the fourth. Bounced out Gonzalez to Winston Reed, second to first in the 7th. That's a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Foul tip, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Chase Christie on deck. Outside, 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marcos at .339, 5 homers, 28 runs batted in. That's ripped foul. And it's 1 and 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch just misses outside, evens it at 2 and 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Marcos, a sophomore from Santiago in the Dominican Republic, as it's 3 and 2 now. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top half of the ninth. And that is ball 4. Tying run is at first base with 1 out. First walk for DeGracia. And an interesting matchup. The Champion of Character Award for Brescia went to this fella, Chase Christie. And Andy Lasher is going to go out and have a conference on the bump. You've got Marcos would be the tying run at first base. Chase Christie, the possible lead or even winning run at the plate. Chase Christie situated at first base for the Oaks. Transferred last year to Brescia. Christie, a senior from Wadesville, Indiana, and North Posey High School, will be coming to the plate. Quick conference, Lasher heading back to the dugout. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Oakland City. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Brescia. A double play would end the ball game. Christie, the left-handed hitter, he's a big dude. Deep in the batter's box, DeGracia from the stretch. Fouls that one off, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Chase Christie at .293 with 4 homers and 26 runs batted in. The 0-1 inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 to count. DeGracia from the belt. Off the fist. Gonzalez goes out into shallow left and makes the play for the second out. So 2 gone, and that's going to leave it up to Connor Mitchison, the catcher. Are we going to be a pinch hitter? A pinch hitter will be Perez. Colton Perez gets ready to step in. A freshman from Melbourne, Kentucky, and Carlisle County High School. So Perez going to take a shot here. He can hit. .359, no homers, 13 runs batted in. 2 gone. Oaks up 3-2. Strike on the inside corner. no balls and 1 strike. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Oakland City. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Brescia. Low and outside, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Marcos at first base. That's a wild pitch. And now Marcos is at second base. So it's 3 balls and 1 strike. A base hit now could tie the ball game up. That is ball 4. So Perez is on at first base. The second walk for DeGracia. And that's got Kyle Brown, who is scheduled, and he will be up. He is 0 for 3. A little bit high, 1 ball, no strikes to Brown. 196 with 1 homer and 6 runs batted in. One 0 pitch. That's hit into right field, going back is Correa back on the warning track, makes the play, and the Oaks win the ball game by a final score of 3-2. The Bearcats rally, but aren't able to get it over the top. Oakland City, 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Brescia, 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. So a flawless game as far as that with the win. Oakland City goes to 39-11, and they are 22-6 in conference. Brescia, Casey Hamilton has them playing very, very well this year. They are now 22-90-14 and 13 in conference. Do want to thank Levi. We're 67% of the way home in this one as Oakland City congratulates as we get there, and that is the pairings that we have right now. We know that the first game tomorrow, IU Southeast will take on the loser of Shawnee State and Midway. And in game 2, it will be Oakland City University taking on the winner of Midway and Shawnee State. And it will be in the losers bracket, IU Kokomo versus Brescia. And that will be played tomorrow. The loser of that game will be out of the tournament. So thanks a lot for Levi. Levi done a great job. And hopefully you're a little better, a little warmer out there in game 2 tonight. That's a good thing. We got a little bit of a break. 7 o'clock is game 3, which is Midway versus Shawnee State. We'll have the awards presentations for those 2 teams at 6:45 tonight. So for Levi, this is Walt Furbridge saying so long for a little while. You are watching the River State Conference Baseball Championships from Chillicothe, Ohio on the River State Conference Championship Network.